I'm Dr. Joey Faucette for Faith Positive TV. We're talking this week about do this one thing to make your someday today. Our scripture passage is taken from Ecclesiastes, and it reads, "Make the most of whatever job you have for as long as God gives you life. God deals out joy in the present, the now. It's useless to brood over how long we might live." So how many times have you heard someone say that they're just waiting for someday when they get a better job offer, or the economy improves, or their kids get their act together, or some such distant nirvana arrives so that they can be happy? How many times have you said something similar? Ever get tired of waiting for someday to arrive, fatigued with squandering time, energy, and attention on what might be? Of course, now as a Christian business professional, you look forward to eternity in heaven with Jesus. And yet until then, what are you called to do until that someday arrives? The author of Ecclesiastes says, do this one thing to make your someday today. Make the most of whatever job you have for as long as God gives you life. So how do you do that? First, do your best. I'm blessed to coach and work with lots of successful Christian business professionals. One of the common themes, and frankly, the reason I choose to work with them, is they do their best at work. They work with integrity, ensuring their walk and their talk match up. When a customer is disappointed, they make it right. They go the extra mile, discover very little traffic, and establish transformational relationships that exceed a mere transaction, creating repeat business. They attract new clients because they exceed the industry norm in existing relationships, and word spreads very quickly. Do your best and make your someday today. Second, delight in your work. God gives you life. Your life is expressed in your work, which is your worship in response to God's gift. Do you really think God gifts you so well with life and work for you to be miserable? Almost 3/4 of working Americans are very dissatisfied at work, waiting for someday. Delight in your work. Do your best and make the best of your work. Of course, some days suck. You work in a broken world, East of Eden. It's negative. Redefine your reality and see today as God gifts it to you, a love present of delightful expressions of your divine design and calling. Search for God's presence daily, even on less than days. Sure, you have to scratch to find spiritual significance on those days, but make it a treasure hunt. Today gets better, even delightful, as you make the best of it. Third, do it now. Do your best at work, make the best of your work, and do it now. The author of Ecclesiastes says it's useless to brood over how long we might live. Someday thinking underserves this present moment. All you really have is today, right? The happiest old people I know are the ones who held nothing back, who went all in, who closed their eyes, held their breath, and jumped into jobs, relationships, and whatever other gifts God put in front of them. They did today. What would your work be like if you did today? Do this one thing to make your someday today. Make the most of whatever job you have for as long as God gives you life. Do your best at work. Delight in your work and make the best of your work, and do it now. Your faith will increase. You'll have greater joy at work, and you'll love God and others more today. You work faith positive someday, which is today. For Faith Positive TV, I'm Dr. Joey Faucette.
Catch every episode of Faith Positive TV when you subscribe to the Faith Positive YouTube channel.